Hey there, good afternoon. This is Ethan with Alderman's Toyota, Vermont's favorite car dealership. And today we're going to be taking a look at the 2026 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road. So this vehicle makes 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque from a 2.4 liter turbocharged engine. And that's made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission. So up front, what kind of makes the TRD off-road a little bit different is you're going to get that honeycomb logo. New for 2026, you get standard blacked out Toyota emblems up front. Right down here is your radar cruise control. And then you have these little parking sensors, because this one does have the upgrade package, which will give you a couple other neat things, which we'll get into in a second. Coming over to the right here, you can see that you have those TRD wheels with a machine face on them, and then that blackout package with the TRD center cap. Wrapped around those wheels are some all-terrain tires. Those are the BF Goodrich Trail Terrain, TA, whatever that stands for. I just wanted to go through, pop in here, show you this. You got the Bilstein dampers right there. You have that little reservoir down there as well. You got that nice color to them. This one is finished in silver, which is going to hide that dirt pretty well. So what I've done is just drive this up from the lot. Haven't washed it or anything, but as you can see, it still stays pretty clean. So this one's a double cab with a 6-foot bed in the back. You have the blackout logo for the Tacoma logo down there. And then you also have some mud flaps. It's a fully boxed frame. And with the new generation of Tacoma, gone are leaf springs. And you also have rear disc brakes in the back. You have more suspension components back there. You can kind of see that. Got your little stops there as well. TRD off-road on the back here. Again, blacked out 4x4 logo because it's a 4-wheel drive vehicle. 7 and 4-pin connectors in the back for towing, and this can tow up to 6,500 pounds. In the back it says Tacoma, and then Toyota right there in the center. Got your reverse camera right there, and a soft drop tailgate on this 6-foot composite aluminum reinforced bed. Deck rail system's already put right in, and this does have the upgrade package, so you have that little window in the back there, and that's a power window. Little place to plug in right there. More storage down there, and then more storage over here. Plenty of different options, and plenty of tie downs here. Also, cool thing about having this, if you're putting tonneau cover on the back, most of them will just mount right into that deck rail system. All right, so wanted to show you another cool feature. On top of all the, backup cameras and, parking sensors, you also get standard remote start. That's done with 3 presses of this lock button here. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just going to keep on holding. We'll see a couple blinks right here. There we go. Now we can stop holding onto that button. We'll hear it start right up. There it is. And this one also has proximity lock and unlock, so you can lock the vehicle just by putting your finger on this button here. Now the door is locked. You can actually see right here the little blinker built into the mirror. So to unlock it, just do that, get a little noise there. And if you keep on holding, it unlocks all the doors. Swinging open the doors now, we're greeted with some cool interior. So this is the anodized blue color. You have gray multicolored seats with this little black bit right here. Let me adjust this camera. Storage underneath with a nice composite interior, so you can throw some rough stuff in there and not worry about hurting anything. And another neat thing, fold this down and then lift up over here. Now you have a flat surface to throw even more stuff in the back here. Because this has the upgrade package, JBL subwoofer in the back. All right, let's hop in. This is my driving position in front of me. I'm 6 foot tall. And this is what we're working with. It's a little tight, but really not that bad. These rear seats have a little bit of a cutout where my knees are gonna go, so it's not too uncomfortable. I sit a little bit higher up in the back here. This is around eye level for me. I sit higher up in the front seats, so I'm actually able to see what's going on in front of me. Taking a look now in the center console, places here for cup holders. Then we have another plug-in down there, and then a 12-volt. And then over here we have TRD off-road Tacoma carpet floor mats. All right, I'm going to slide into the center here so you can get a good idea of what the interior looks like. Again, Toyota has gone for a pretty pragmatic approach with this, keeping it rugged, but also kind of stylized, as you can see, because of that blue. You have Tacoma up there, 8-inch display for your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which is all wireless. This one is equipped with heated seats, heated steering wheel, integrated trailer brake controller for folks who have to tow, and then of course all your off-road goodies. So let's hop on up there and go over some more features. So the reason people go for TRD off-road versus an SR5 is obviously going to be the look, but also the capability. You get a little bit more ground clearance. I think these are now 11 inches off the ground, as opposed to 10.3 on like an SR5. You get the TRD logos and everything. This one has a power seat up front, forward, backwards. You can even lift up in the front there. Everything goes up. It's all maneuverable. And then you have a power adjustable seat right here, so you can lift that back there. And then lumbar support, there's 4 different ways you can adjust it. Little cubby in here for storage. Put some cool things in there. All right. Sliding in now, as we get in, you can see you have those auxiliary mounts. So if you wanted to mount some light bars, turn them off and on, they have little lights built right into them, already pre-wired. And foot on the brake, push to start. Automatic lights, you have a full 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, which is totally customizable. Plenty of different off-road modes with your 4-wheel drive layout, pitch and roll, and you can also go through and adjust pretty much everything with adaptive cruise control. This is on Toyota Safety Sense 3, so you're gonna have, again, radar cruise control, lane departure alert, pre-collision system, practically everything you want in a modern vehicle. And then this one has, of course, JBL upgrades here, and you have the little speaker built in, just like that. Automatic climate control with physical knobs for practically everything, which is nice. Heated steering wheel with the leather wrap right there. TRD start stop logo, and then the TRD logo built right into the gear selector. Trailer brake controller is here. And then if we take a look over here, we have our sport modes, which you can go through and adjust right there, eco, normal. And then when you're in 4-wheel drive, you can go into multi-terrain select, which will adjust the way the traction control behaves. I'll just do an on-demand 4-wheel drive switch just like that. And we'll hit multi-terrain select. And once it actually engages, it'll go through. And again, 4 high is engageable at pretty much any speed, as long as you're not going, highway speeds. And then you have a rear differential lock for off-roading that's only operable in the low gears. Crawl control is great too. It basically is a cheat code for driving up and down steep slopes or going down hills. Other nice things, auto dimming mirrors with your garage door opener built right in. And you have a really nice rear camera here with a predicted path of travel. Shows you which way you're going to be heading when reversing. All right. And again, little wireless charger down there. Okay, let's hop on out. I'm going to turn on the headlights so you get an idea of what they look like. Oh, and here's the button to turn on those little plug-ins in the back for the bed and in the rear of the cab. All right, let's take a look at these tail lights. Again, LED, pretty much everything. Got those sharp looking lines on the truck. Here's another angle for you. Mud flaps are great too. And fuel economy facts. So expect to get 21 miles to the gallon combined. That's 19 city and 23 highway. And then here's all the information with the off-road tuned suspension, Bilstein shocks, coil spring, multi-link rear, and then crawl control and everything. This one has the 120 volt, 400 watt AC power inverter, which we were talking about, and then the upgrade package, which includes all those features right there, if you can read them, and then mud guards down below. And let's circle back around to the front. Again, those amber lights on the inside, LED lights on the outside, and then down in the bottom for your fogs, you have those LEDs as well. Really makes for a nice, sharp-looking package. That's going to do it for me. If you'd like to learn more about pricing and availability of 26 Tacomas, whether it be an off-road, a TRD Pro, or an SR5, I'll have a link down below in the description below where you can check out our website, see everything you need, or give us a call here at Alderman's Toyota on Route 7 South here in Rutland, Vermont. I've been Ethan. Thank you so much for watching.